Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
The Tribal Chief came to play tonight. I don't think John Cena was expecting that right hook at the end of the show that left the internet swinging over to his side, singing his praises. My goodness, what a way to end what was a very underwhelming episode of SmackDown. Oof, that rolling crowd, what was it, Rolling Loud Festival? Yeah, the crowd at the Rolling Loud Festival. I guess they didn't come to see wrestling, did they? Yikes. And the rest of the show too, outside of, well, Roman Reigns and John Cena were the only highlights. There was a good segment with Edge and Seth Rollins, which I enjoyed. Toni Storm did debut, but outside of that, not the best episode of SmackDown. And it has me a little worried about what's going to happen with this show once Cena leaves. Just saying. But let's talk about what we saw, the good things and the bad. We're going to break down all the segments on SmackDown. You're going to get my thoughts and opinions. I invite you to leave me your thoughts down below in the comments. And of course, in the live chat. Do me a solid favor before we get started. Give this video a like. I would like to push this video to about... I've been doing very good with the goals so far. I think my last two streams were just shy of 300 likes. But I like that when I set the bar high, it actually brings up the statistics, if you will. So let's keep it high. Until we consistently hit 300, that's the goal for every stream. 300 likes for this video. Please like the video if you think John Cena is like having missionary every single night. Or if you disagree, you still like the video anyways. So like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. While you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership. And also, like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at Just Alyx Central. Also, give me a follow on Instagram. Donate using PayPal, Patreon. Super Chats are officially on. You can donate using PayPal or just donate in the live chat. All your thoughts will be played live on the air. Email me at justalyxsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi. Go ahead and get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees. Get you a Deluxe Man t-shirt. Get you a new school Alyx's World t-shirt. But don't forget to get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie, America t-shirt made by this J-Nox and Fire Star Heart. Let's get a quick word from my sponsor, and then we'll do some shout outs. Today's video is sponsored by Amazon Music Unlimited, featuring 70 million songs and thousands of expert playlists. With Amazon Music Unlimited, you can listen to any song, anytime, anywhere, on all your devices. Smartphone, tablet, PC, Fire TV, and even Amazon Echo. Today, if you sign up using the link getamazonmusic.com, just Alyx, you'll get a 90-day free trial that you can cancel at any time. Following that, you'll be paying a small $7.99 that includes no ads and no interruptions. Take advantage of this opportunity today using getamazonmusic.com, just Alyx, in the description below. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and of course show some love to the moderators. Ultra Shaw 97, Firestar Heart, Eliza Demi, and Godzilla Hawk. Let's go ahead and start this thing off by saying hello to Mr. Kong Unleashed, who is a recent member who's been contributing to the growth of the channel. Thank you to the following who are joining me live. I am starting off the show with 100 viewers early. I like that. Let's keep that going. I love seeing a hot crowd at the beginning. Usually I start off my streams at like 50 or 60. Now we're over 100. That's pretty dope. Let's see how far we go as the stream progresses. Thank you to the following: Sam3, Joe out at Dundo, Zachary Hain. By the way, quick shout out to Mr. Zachary Hain, who has been leaving some excellent comments on my streams, on my comments, on my videos. Listen, I appreciate people who show this passion. I appreciate people who are actually excited to talk about wrestling. And I want Zachary to know I read every comment. every novel. It is pretty long, but I read them, every word. So please, continue to post them. And best believe, I'm gonna be reading them. Thank you. Let's see here. Juan Herta? Herta? Did I say it right? I'm pretty sure I didn't. Just your casual viewer. We got Jason Lewis. We got Phantasmo. Chase5677. Jojo. We got Tokyo Rockstar. Malik Hiltz. Bryce Blackwell. Chase Games. Is it Walid? Waled or Wallet? I think it's wallet, like wallet, but Waled. Roblox. Lazy Cheese. Ratchet Silla. Imarola 408. Quentin Gilbert. And let's give the last one to Franklin Torres. Thank y'all for being here. Let's play these super chats and then we'll get this show on the road.
Bot ticks to SD August 6th in Tampa. Second event ever partying face.
Cool, man. Hope you enjoy yourself. Yeah, get these shows while they're hot because when Cena leaves, it's not going to be as good. I can already tell you now that this is probably going to take a dip in quality when Cena's gone. Sadly. I hate that.
I had to look up missionary position because I didn't know what that meant.
I forgot my audience is 12 to 35. That's my demo. So a lot of you are teenagers watching me. Some of you don't really know what that is. Well, now you know. Eventually you are going to realize it. Oh boy, what a way to find out about missionary position.
Please from Miami, Florida want to see concerts not wrestling tonight. Why Sasha Banks not return tonight?
I think for the most part, they're saving her probably a little closer to SummerSlam, which is fine. I don't know what you're really saving her for, but they're choosing to save her for a little later on, and that's fine with me. But alright, I mean, it's their choice. Y'all, let's get to it. Let's not waste any time. We know why you guys are all here. So we're gonna kick things off with the hottest topic coming out of SmackDown. And that's the confrontation between John Cena and Roman Reigns. Now, they didn't have an in-ring confrontation. They didn't have a face-to-face. They had separate promos. We had John Cena open SmackDown, and it was what you would call your typical John Cena promo. The whole rah 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 speech, C-Nation, let's go Cena, Cena sucks, and then talk about the crowd, how the crowd is awesome, how he's here for you, how he does it for you, and then he looks at Roman Reigns, who's not there, but he basically calls out Roman Reigns and says, you know, I'm here to take your title, I'm here to shut you down, and you can't see me. And then Paul Heyman interrupts, and Paul Heyman basically tells John Cena Roman will address him when he feels like addressing him, because he doesn't see him, he looks past him, he doesn't even hear him. He doesn't hear John Cena because he's old news. And then Paul Heyman pulled one of the best renditions of John Cena's theme music out of his anatomy, talking about some no, he goes do 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 do. I go beep beep. He goes do do. Big difference. Do 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 do. I can't. What did he do? He did something like that. Close enough. I loved it. Someone get me an MP3. That might actually be one of my new super chats. That's gonna be another super chat theme. Watch, because that's perfect. I'm gonna put it in there. Y'all think I'm lying, but you know, Cena did his thing. The crowd loved it. Cleveland was there to have fun, so they popped big for him, right? Then Roman Reigns showed up at the end of the show, and I was a little worried. I was like, oof. I don't know, Roman. The last time you went head to head with John Cena, he ate your lunch, so be careful what you say. My boy Roman came out swinging. He said, God damn. Aren't you guys tired of Cena? He cuts the same promos over and over and over again. It's like having Missionary every single night. And I was like, hold up, Roman. Wait a minute. Where was this? Where was this, Roman Reigns, 4 years ago? Oh my God. That was a fire line. Roman was like, you know what? What they gonna do, fire me? When he said John Cena is like having, it's like missionary position every single night, I was just like, well, I wonder how many people he pissed off. I'm pretty sure there's some snowflakes. Oh, think about the children. Oh, be quiet. Be quiet. You know what really gets on my nerves? If I can just take a step away from wrestling for a second. All this crap about sex in our society. Let's just address it right here. Sex is sex. Sex is what made you and me. Sex is something you are going to eventually do because your body is going to call for it. So why are people always getting cinched up or anytime sex is a topic? It's like what happened with WAP. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, when they pulled out that song and you saw social media just go crazy. Oh my God, these women talking about sex. Okay, why is it that men can talk about sex and we be heralded as rock stars? Walking around, grabbing our dingalangs. Oh my God, he's having a lot of sex. Women can't talk about it because that makes them a whore? It's stupid. Like, the standards of sex just really just bothers me. And you would think in a sport like this, professional wrestling, sex would be very prominent. It used to be back in the Attitude Era, bikini contests. So I don't know why some fans are just getting, oh my God, he said something about sex. It's sex. Grow up. Be an adult. And to the teenagers, you know what? Most of you are gonna do it anyways. Just use protection. All right? Some of you probably already knew what missionary position was before you even clicked on the video. But when Roman hit him with that line, I said, Cena, I'm gonna need you to put away the PG shit. Okay? Because Roman came to play. Now, you know John Cena is gonna have a receipt for him. Probably next Friday. I don't see him showing up on Monday. They might have him show up on Monday because Raw was awful last week and they need something. But you already knew Cena's gonna have a receipt because that line's gonna be all over the internet, at least for a good week or so. Roman came out swinging, and I loved it. That was a great line. And if this was around, let's just assume this was round one, Roman won easily. So I can't wait for their face-to-face confrontation. That will be the time. That will be a good indicator of where Roman is. Because let's just call it like it is. If John Cena was in that ring when he said that line, oh, you know damn well he was not going to let that slide. You know Cena was going to have to come back at him with something harder. And you know he is next week. Cena's going to have a full week to plan ahead. You know he's going to come with fire next Friday. So Roman, watch out. Watch out, Roman. And I hope Roman's able to match him. See, this is what I was talking about before. What did I tell y'all earlier on? I think I made a video about John Cena and Roman Reigns and this match itself. I remember telling you that the hype, the promos were going to be fire. I told you that. I told you from day one that the best part about this feud was going to be the promos. The match itself, miss me with it. It's probably not going to be all that great. But the hype and the segments are going to be legendary. So yes, be here next week for John Cena to retort, because you know damn well, since Roman brought sex into the situation, oh, you know Cena's gonna go all the way in. Anytime Cena gets to go off the cuff, he's always at his best. So I can't wait for it. I loved it. Knockout punch in round one for Roman Reigns. Loved it. That was such a good line for him. And for him especially, knowing what he had to deal with, suffering succotash, he needed that. He needed that. So congratulations to Roman Reigns on a night 1 victory. Honestly, I thought that was dope. And a lot of people in the live chat agree. Roman came out swinging. And someone actually said, I think this is a super chat actually. Let me play it. Someone assumed that Roman Reigns is gonna be a victim of the doctor.
I could def see Cena bringing back the Doctor of Thugonomics next week.
He might have to, honestly. He might just have to just bring the Doctor of Thugonomics back permanently. Because PG Cena ain't gonna work. Roman will eat him alive. Seriously, PG Cena isn't the kind of person that needs to be tackling. It needs to be straight up Cena uncuffed. Seriously. I see another super chat. I'm waiting for that to play. I don't know why it's taking its time now. Okay, well, when it decides it wants to play, I guess I'll let it play. So yeah, that's how we open the show and close the show, which were the best parts of the entire show, the opening and the close. Now, the other thing people are talking about is, well, Finn Balor. Finn Balor came back and he had a match against Sami Zayn and beat him clean. Cool. Then afterwards, Finn confronted Roman Reigns and challenged him for the Universal Championship. And Roman accepted. And in my head, I went, okay, I like it, but we're currently in a battle.
You forgot about Finn Balor won't have a match with Roman Reigns maybe next week on SmackDown.
Well, thank you for reminding me just as I was talking about it, Sam. I didn't forget, but thank you for the donation. But yeah, Finn Balor just came out and challenged him, and I was just like, I like it, but we're currently building for a match at SummerSlam, so you're basically telling fans that if Finn fights Roman next week, he's losing. Because you're definitely not gonna have Finn take the title off of Roman before he fights Cena. So I like it, but I'm hoping that they do something where it doesn't happen until afterwards. Maybe at Payback or Night of Champions. Personally, they should do it at Payback. They should do it at Payback and then do the rematch with the Demon at Night of Champions. And Roman should beat both of them. Sorry. Not sorry. Not sorry. And yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Finn's gonna lose to Roman probably twice. And he should. Because Roman shouldn't be losing to anybody right now. And then Finn will be relegated to mid-card again. Which is why I did not want him to come up to the main roster. But yeah, I don't hate the match. I just don't like that it's being done right now in the midst of a feud between Cena and Roman, which is not gonna change. Unless Cena has to bail out of SummerSlam, which is not happening. Yeah, Finn versus Roman is basically filler. You know what I mean? I don't know how I feel about Finn getting his match with Roman right now of all times. But alright, they're probably gonna fight next week, which is... It's like, y'all, like... Can't y'all just... There's gotta be someone else Roman can fight. I mean, there isn't, but crap. Like, can we turn Sami Zayn babyface or something? Like, I don't know. How about Nakamura? Nakamura! There you go! Like, if they would have done Nakamura, I would have been all in on it. I would have been like, let's go! But Finn? Nah, man, that's a pay-per-view match. That's a pay-per-view match. Main event especially, but alright, I don't think they see him that way, sadly. He is in NXT. Alright, let's talk about what happened at Rolling Loud. So, WWE decided to do an experiment this week where they had the show in two locations. The first location was, of course, here in Cleveland, Ohio, but the second location was Miami, Florida, Rolling Loud. Now, I want to give them credit where credit is due. The setup was amazing. I actually thought that was very clever how they played. Let me pull up some pictures so you guys know what I'm talking about. Hopefully I can find it. Well, I mean, this will have to do. This is not the best picture, but it's what I got. So here's a picture, an idea of what it looked like. It's literally the Rolling Loud stage, but they have cameras circling around the ring and they'll show the crowd. And the setup is great. It looks great. Here's the problem with this. The crowd was dead. The crowd didn't know what the fuck was going on, who the fuck these people are, why they're here. I just assumed that they sent the black wrestlers, sorry, gotta call it out, they sent Bianca, they sent Montez and Angelo Dawkins to win their matches because Rolling Loud is basically a rap festival and the demographic there is young and you know what I mean? So they just thought, hey, we're gonna send the black wrestlers over there to show that we are with it, we are with the times. And this is the part where I go, why didn't you guys just send big names? I understand what you tried to do. At the very least, you could have at least sent Sasha. Now, someone did ask about Sasha. I would have had Sasha debut here. Imagine Sasha confronting Bianca Belair. Now, that would have been a nice segment. That would have been nice. Maybe you could have brought Snoop Dogg. What the? That's what you should have done. Why didn't you bring Snoop Dogg, Sasha in to confront Bianca Belair and have that at the Rolling Loud Festival? God damn, like I just came up with that right now. But they just decided to send people that they didn't do a very good job of building, that didn't give a lot of TV time, with no real credibility to their names. And as much as I love Bianca Belair, like, these people don't watch wrestling now. They don't watch wrestling as much as they should for this to matter. So if anything else, you really should have sent, if not John Cena, probably should have sent Edge or Rollins or both. They need a name that they can realize, and I get why you don't want to send those guys, but still, you need a big name, someone fans can relate to. Yeah, this was probably not the best execution of this idea. On paper, it was good. I like the setup, but next time, let's send some names. Maybe this was a wake-up call to WWE that they're not building stars. Shit, who am I kidding? They know they're not building stars. Yeah, Bianca Belair versus Carmella again was not the best match to do. I was kind of hoping they would have put their best foot forward for this, because this was a good idea and could have actually got them some more viewers. You didn't execute it right. You didn't. Now imagine if they had done this around Survivor Series and they had The Rock show up. Oh, that would have been nice. So maybe next time when we have this festival, you're a little bit more prepared. It was a good idea, just a poor way of executing it, in my personal opinion. The rest of SmackDown really was kind of there. The only thing left to talk about was Miss Thickness, Toni Storm. Now, I thought Toni looked great. Again, as I said before, out of all the people being called up, I feel like the two that I think are going to do well are Toni Storm and Shotzi Blackheart. I'm serious. I think Shotzi's going to do very well. But Toni for sure. Like, I know a lot of people are skeptical of any NXT call up, and you should be. You should be. But there's something about Toni that just makes me think everything's going to be okay. She might not get a strong push initially, but she'll find her way to the top. She'll get there. I just have faith that they're going to treat her right. It probably won't happen immediately. It'll probably take a couple of years, give it 2 or 3 years. But she'll be women's champion eventually. Give it a couple of years. I'm not worried about her. Who I am worried about is Zelina Vega. Yeah, Zelina, you done fucked up. Now, probably in her mind, she didn't because she's getting paid. I think she fucked up. Yeah, stood up for yourself. Yeah, you got Vinnie Mac to fire you for doing something that you did nothing wrong in. You were absolutely right for maintaining your independence and forming a union, doing what you need to do, or trying to form a union. But then you betrayed your morals and you went back to them. Well, if you thought that things were going to be hunky-dory, you're wrong, because they basically made an example and are going to continue making an example out of you. You are a jobber now, Zelina. So I hope the money's good, because that's what you are. And I feel bad for her because her hubby, Malachi Black, aka Aleister Black, aka Tommy Yen, is killing it right now in AEW, along with Andrade, who now has a manager in Chavo Guerrero. So even if she was to get released, I don't know what the hell they would do with her in AEW. So she might as well just stay. That sucks. But alright, I mean, she's making her money, so what can we do? Let her make her money. The rest of SmackDown was whatever. I know a lot of people were talking about the Baron Corbin stuff. As much as I enjoy seeing Baron Corbin look like a fucking hobo, which is hilarious, wearing the same shirt with spaghetti spilled all over it, going backstage begging for money, getting his GoFundMe account shut down after someone hacked it. Oh, that's great. That's great. And Kevin Owens feeling bad for him and telling him don't be shitty to people. I'm just like, yeah, right. This is great. Keep this up. This is awesome. And I see people like thinking, oh my god, this is gonna turn him babyface. I'll believe it when I see it. Now, I can see what they're talking about, because there is such a thing as a redemption arc. I've seen it many times in many stories, even in wrestling. Baron Corbin's redemption arc better be fucking good. It better be the best redemption story you could ever tell, because I find it extremely hard to believe you can ever get anybody to like this guy. Like, he's gonna have to make it up to every person he screwed over. He's gonna have to help out Chad Gable, apologize for calling him Shorty G. He's gonna have to, I don't know, feed the homeless. Ow, I hit my hand on the table. Sorry about that. He really is gonna have to do some Christ Almighty angel from heaven type of stuff before people even consider cheering for him. Because I see people talking about him hitting rock bottom, and then people cheering for him, and then perhaps maybe wanting him to win a title. I'm like, you are expecting WWE to do something that they have shown you they have no capability of doing. I do not see them telling that story properly at all. Matter of fact, I see them botching it very early. I think here's what I think is gonna happen. I think Baron Corbin, within a month or so, is gonna turn babyface by saving a babyface from peril, and then that's the end of the story. They don't want to let this play out. I would let this play out for a couple of months. I would show Baron Corbin on the streets, homeless, his hair is growing out, he has a beard. I would show him like really broken down and show him crying. I would show him, and you know what? If they really want to go far with it, have him go to Vince. Vince, I'm sorry. And then have Vince fire him. Now you got a story. Kayfabe fire him. And the camera's just following around Baron Corbin on the streets trying to make a name for himself. And then every single week, you see a kid show up to him. Give him some money. And then maybe sometime later on, that same kid, Baron Corbin runs into him and then he helps him out. Maybe he's getting bullied at school. Baron Corbin, who's a hobo, who's on the street. Hey, leave this kid alone. You know, he's starting to show redemption. But he doesn't do it as a way of saying, you know, you guys are gonna like me. No, he's doing it for himself. You know, he's redeeming it for himself. Then over time, he starts doing more acts of kindness. He starts working his way back up. Then we can play that story into him coming back and being a completely different person, and then maybe he has to fight for his job, and that's how you get fans to get behind him. Then we'll see where that goes. You know, the potential's there. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying this can't work. I don't trust WWE to make it work. I think they're gonna botch it. I know they're going to botch it. They are. That's what they do. They can't help themselves. So to anyone just assuming, oh, Baron Corbin's gonna be a top babyface, cool your jets. Remember who the hell this is. This is WWE. So you assuming that they're gonna be anything like that is crazy. So I just checked my live chat. I have over 200 people in this bitch. 200 people, but I only have 100 likes. 300 likes is the goal. 300 likes is the goal. Like the video. Like the video, y'all. I'm trying to think of any other topics to talk about. Is there anything else I should talk about, y'all? Actually, there is one more thing I want to talk about. In terms of SmackDown, in terms of WWE, we good. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys a portrait that speaks to me. Just a simple graphic. I don't know what it is about this graphic, but it's special. Maybe you guys can tell me what's special about this graphic. Check this out. It's a very special graphic to me. You know, with the fists and the X and the background, the mug. You know, a picture is worth 1,000 words. I do think that this particular portrait is going to mean something in the long run. I feel like this is going to touch a lot of people. You know what I mean? There's something to be said about great art. Now, I noticed that some of you were saying, hey, isn't that CM Punk? I don't know what you're talking about. I just see a great portrait. I saw someone just say, are you confirming that CM Punk is in AEW? I haven't confirmed anything. I haven't said CM Punk signed to anybody. I'm just showing you a picture. Isn't it a great picture? Doesn't it speak to you? I just want to stare at it. I just want to look at it. You know, just great art such as this. You just want to take it in, bro. And people are asking, is it real? Yeah, it's a real portrait. It's real. Of course it's real. Why would I show you guys a fake portrait? But people are going to assume, oh Lord, I guess this means Punk is going to AEW, which again, I never said. I never said that. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Y'all just making assumptions. Y'all need to cut that out. Quit assuming. That's the worst enemy. That's the worst thing you can do. Make an assumption. Because assumptions make an ass out of you. Okay, you know what? That portrait was great. But I want to change it up. Let's get a different portrait in here. Now see, this one in particular, oh man, that's a good portrait. This would probably sell millions in an art gallery. Maybe I can talk to the artists about putting this thing out. It's a great portrait, guys. And the great thing about art, it's not about what the artist deems it as. See, you might look at this and go, well, that's a picture of Daniel Bryan in AEW background, so I guess that means Daniel Bryan's in AEW. Which I don't know why you would get that. Why would you just assume that? AEW hasn't said they signed him. For all you know, you could turn around and see Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan back in WWE tomorrow. So why are you making assumptions? Don't be making assumptions. Cut that out. You know what I get out of this? Here's what I get out of this portrait. I get hope. I get perseverance. One word comes to mind when I look at this portrait. I think elite. I think dragon. Dragon. That's what I feel. Most importantly, I think yes. 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 Yeah. Sorry about that. It's a good portrait. I'm just, just wanted to share that with y'all. Do y'all feel good? Because I feel good. I feel good about this. All right, thank y'all. Thank y'all for letting me share this passion of mine, just looking at portraits. How y'all feel about Smackdown? How y'all feel about Roman Reigns' line about Missionary? Do we need to have a sex education class to explain to some of you teenagers what a missionary position is? Because if I have to, I will have that. Let's play some super chats and then we'll get to the live chat.
I really wouldn't mind if this becomes a triple threat match between Finn Balor versus John Cena versus Roman Reigns. That match would be fire.
Tell me about it. I don't know if they want to do that though. I think they're gonna do Roman and Finn next week and then save Cena and Roman for SummerSlam. Be interesting. Alright, let's look at some of your comments here in the live chat. Kyle Hernsberger telling me he doesn't even watch SmackDown, he just wants to say hi. Well, thank you for joining me, Kyle. I appreciate that. Thank you for making me a part of your day. Adam Ritter is assuming NXT star Dakota Kai will turn on Raquel Gonzalez, your NXT champion. Probably, more than likely, it's going to happen, if not anytime soon. Very likely. The Wild Arcanine, one of my members, a man that's joined the membership. Good to see you, man. Says here, looks like Bryan Danielson to you. Well, I'm happy you got that, son. You know, it's one of those things where people get what they can out of all art. You clearly saw Bryan Danielson going to AEW. I didn't see that. I saw something different. Joseph Winter says Zelina Vega will team with Dana Brooke to be team jobber in the women's division. You mean the tag team division? If there is a tag team division, I doubt there is right now. Jimbo Jack, bro, Corbin is just a character. Yeah, I know. That's why I was booking a storyline with him. You can turn him babyface. You just gotta do it right. I just don't think WWE will do it right. I don't trust them to do it right. Lazy Cheese said it exactly. People have redemption arcs, but Corbin is a heel wrestler, so they actually had to tell a good story to turn him face, which they will not do because they suck at telling stories. Ethan Parker says Corbin doesn't work as a babyface just as much as Roman doesn't. Ouch. Ouch. I don't know about that, but you might be right. Mystic Ranger did his part. He said he liked the video. Thank you. We got 200 people watching me live, but we got only 132 likes. Get them likes up, y'all. Get them up. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. All right, which I was talking about earlier. Let's look at some earlier comments. Adam Ritter says SmackDown was okay. Yeah, it was an underwhelming show for me. I didn't think it was all that great. Zachary Hain apparently doesn't know what... Oh my god, they don't know what missionary position means. Guys, okay, we're having this conversation. Fine. When you're having sex, there are certain positions There's Missionary, there's Doggy Style, there's Cowgirl, there's Side, there's certain other BDSM positions that we're not going to talk about. But essentially, the most basic of all positions is Missionary, which the woman's on the bed and the man's on top. That would be Missionary. I don't know about y'all, but every once in a while it's cool to do Missionary, but I need the girl to work sometimes too, so it'd be nice if we can get a cowgirl position going on, or, you know what I mean, hit it from the back. Nah, you ain't make me do all the work. Sorry. But yeah, I had to explain that to some of y'all, because I'm very shocked that some of you don't know what cowgirl. Oh man. Well, I had to explain that to y'all. All right. So, anybody else want to have a conversation? Yeah, they'd probably be clipping this. They'll probably end up cutting this part of my conversation, cutting this part of my stream out, and that's fine. Yeah, so Dante basically put it as simple as possible. He called John Cena basic and boring. He's a basic bitch. He called John Cena a basic bitch. Let's see here. Ultra Shout 97 says, fuck the PG rating. Seriously. Ratchet Silla be all up in them guts. Stop it. This hilarious though. That is hilarious. Promos are already fire. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Triple threat. So people think we're gonna do a triple threat? Balor, Roman, and Cena? I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. I will like it if it transitions into John Cena versus Finn Balor and Finn Balor turns heel. Then sure, I'm all in on that. See what I did there? All in, huh? All in, huh? Okay. Swag fan says, my idea with Sasha and Snoop is better, but it makes the most sense though. It's a rap festival. Why would you not have Snoop Dogg and Sasha Banks? Jimbo Jackson says, WWE does build stars. When? I can literally count on my hand how many stars they built in the 2010s. I'm not joking you. CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Shield, Becky Lynch, Sasha. That's about it. What is that? 6 people in 10 years? Ooh. And of those 6 people, Moxley went to AEW. Rollins didn't quite hit the mark, sadly. So really, Roman, Becky, Bryan, and Punk. 4. And then 2020s, Drew McIntyre. Even if, like, do I even want to say Drew McIntyre? I mean, he's not necessarily a star, but he's a main event player. We'll have to debate that. Man. So y'all have fun with that one. Charlotte. I love Charlotte, but star? Ronda Rousey isn't necessarily a star that they created. Ronda already got over in MMA, UFC, so no, she doesn't count. How do I feel about Frank Monet winning the NXT championship? Well, I think that would be the smartest thing they could do right now, because Raquel Gonzalez is not a good champion, in my personal opinion.
You are funny guy and I watch you since 8 years. I am happy for CMPUNK and Daniel Bryan and maybe AJ Lee go to AEW really soon.
Those are all big maybes. All very big maybes. In your opinion, during a wild, spontaneous hookup with a chick at some area outside your house, would it be more embarrassing to get caught in the act with just your pants down or caught? Oh, like caught having sex? In an area like maybe in the back of a, I don't know, back of a car, or maybe we doing it in the back alley or something. I don't know. So if I was getting a girl in the back of an alley and a guy just happened to come around and be like, "What y'all doing?" That would be pretty embarrassing. Would I be more embarrassed if my pants were down? I mean, yeah. Sure, I guess. But I would be embarrassed, period. Because why am I in the back of an alley having sex? Do I like her that much? Goddamn. Like that girl must be hot as hell for me to just be like, yeah, fuck the hotel. I'm fucking you right now. Just saying. All right, guys. That's enough about sex. How about that? Maybe we'll get that type of TV-14 entertainment next week. Live sex celebrations. I don't know who would do it. I mean, call me in there, shoot. Who's single? I think Sasha's married. Who is single? Carmella's doing it to Corey. He can have her. Bianca's married to Montez, that lucky bastard. Natalia is married to Mina. No, thank you. Wait, is Bailey single? Oh, is Bailey single? Next week on Friday Night Smackdown, live sex celebration. Yeah, I know she's injured. She can handle it. She'll be all right. Let's go. I'm kidding. Yeah, right. She tear me in half. That's not gonna happen. But yeah. Anyways, let's go. Let's get out of here, guys. Thank y'all so much for joining me live here in Alyx's world, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. I'm out. Peace.